it. Like I'm sitting here staring like, oh, I can't believe what time it is.
Mid-sentence record.
I love it. Love it.
Sneak up on you. Hey, Shannon.
Hey, Jason, how are you?
It's been a long time. I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh my gosh, you've been busy. Wow, you have been busy.
I've been pretty busy, kind of doing the thing, right?
Good.
Couple cool things in the works, which is cool. Welcome to Try New T-shirts, where every week I wear a black T-shirt, and today I am wearing a gray one.
I can't, honestly, I logged on and I was disconcerted because I'm like, who's this man wearing a gray shirt? This is not.
Fun fact, if anybody out there is not following us on YouTube, there is one other episode in the archives where I'm not wearing a black T-shirt. So you guys will have to check that out and find that one.
Oh, what do they win if they comment down below which episode?
It's actually a really good episode too. Yeah, we can think of something fun. Maybe we bring them onto the show and see what favorite new tech that they're trying right now.
I love it. I love it. And they can wear their favorite black T-shirt too.
Wear your favorite black T-shirt. Yeah, for sure. So, excited to dig back in it. It's, we say this every time we get on any stream. The technology, the advancements are just doubling over themselves. I know you and I were talking about some videos, so I've got some cool video stuff to share with you as well. I can pull that up, but and then I know for our next episode, you've probably got something as well.
I do. I have a bunch of things and I am like sitting on them and I'm like, gosh, I really want to tell Jason about them. But our whole theory here, the setup is we're like unboxing, kind of like, kids do on YouTube. And it's killing me not to tell you a couple of the things that I found.
We'll just have to wait and see. So for today, if you have not heard the news or checked out Flow by Google, you can go to labs.google.flow. /about, and you can learn more about this. This is basically their AI video creator, and the backbone is running off their new VO technology model, which is really cool, and I've had a chance to play with it. But one other thing that I really like about this is outside of the website, you can come to Flow TV, and it's got a little channel kind of buttons here. You can flip through, and you can see this Boomtown stuff's really cool. You've probably seen a couple of these floating around. I really, really like this for products, right? For your brands, there's a ton of cool stuff. And just the quality that's running off of this model is insane. And Google, by the way, is just crushing it right now across the board. Everything from intelligence to research to which we talked a while back, and we all knew essentially this would be the case. They're kind of just waiting in the wind. Obviously, a lot of popularity around ChatGPT, OpenAI, but Google's just sitting on a wealth of technology. So
I'll say, this is definitely a race we're engaged in, and it feels to me like Google is the Usain Bolt, right? They're just running.
Exactly. Yes. They just had them sitting on the sidelines for a while. Now it's like full force. I mean, integration across the board, right?
Nice.
Everything we're seeing from search all the way through their product integration has just been phenomenal. So I was taking some inspiration from some of these Flow TV videos, and I thought this was pretty topical because here in Pittsburgh we've got the U.S. Open we're hosting in town. So I wanted to put together a golf-related prompt. It's very, very specific, but I also didn't want us to sit here and generate it on screen. So I went ahead and did that in advance. So put in a pretty specific prompt here. And just kind of wanted to give you a quick view of kind of some of the outputs that happened here off of this first prompt. So you can see this.
Wow.
So it got a little confused. So let it replay again. It's so great.
Oh my gosh. What did your prompt ask for?
So I'll give it to you anyway. So basically, I'll read it to you. It's at the heart of a tee box with a well-kept golf course resembling Oakmont Country Club. Small golf tee sits on lush grass. Smoke curls faintly from the tee. Suddenly, the tee rumbles and explodes outward. A burst of golf cart, golf bag, caddy, and spectators shoot up in arcs, tumbling and landing around the tee box. A well-dressed golfer steps up to the tee and approaches the ball. In the ready position, makes the perfect golf swing, and the crowd cheers. And then the ball, and the word did not get it right, is I wanted the camera to follow the ball kind of down the fairway and track it landing right next to the cup. So that didn't work out. So then I provided a few updates because obviously, look, when we're dealing with prompts, we've got to kind of reiterate we're working on this thing collaboratively. So kept a lot of the same, just removed the exploding and the fallen golfer, which I thought was bouncing on there, and then came back with this for the second iteration. Let's rewind this here. The ball actually comes back, bounces in the hole. It only goes like 2 feet, bounces back, comes back, lands in the hole. So I was like, okay,
Wow.
close try. Quality's phenomenal on this stuff.
Quality is spectacular. I mean, the quality is unbelievable.
It's
I
insane.
I also love that it just invented a new sport, boomerang golf.
It comes back. Then I wanted to get a little tricky in here because we were talking about black t-shirts today. So I gave it a description of a golfer with long hair who wearing a black hat, wearing a black shirt. And check this out. This is pretty eerie, actually. Oh, we got the logo at the end. Looks a little familiar.
Whoa. Did you feed it your picture?
I did not. So the only prompts on this were, let's see, well-dressed golfer in a black polo, black hat with medium length hair and brown beard steps up to the tee. So apparently I'm that average that I'll just look like any AI output that comes out there.
Oh my gosh.
I couldn't know this guy. He's pretty close.
I mean, it does resemble you. This is freaky.
That's funny. So
that might actually also be your golf swing too.
It's pretty damn close. I'm learning, I'm getting better. So so yeah, so this is really cool. And if you're looking at pricing, anybody out there, if you already have the Google AI Pro, all of this comes included. You're getting VO3 in there. You're going to get a lot more credits and a lot more access to the AI video tools. Ultra, I just feel like right now, $125.90 or $124.99 a month. The barrier entry is probably a little too high for most users out there, unless hey, this is your job and you're kind of working with this day in and day out.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see where an agency or a high production marketing team would find that cost to be extremely palatable.
Yeah.
When you compare it to the ROI of having a full-time video editor or somebody that's creating this type of wow. Considering the cost of a shoot and oh my God.
Yeah. But right now you can just play with it and you're gonna get an 8-second, high quality video clip, and you can do some iteration on that and you're off to the races. Yeah, you're drastically cutting costs and time. So pretty cool. Thought I'd share that with you today.
That is exceptional, Jason. I mean, my mind is already I'm like, let's hurry up and hang up so that I I can start thinking of some possibilities and clients and friends I can share this with. This is unbelievable. How did I not see this already myself? How did you find this? How am I missing out?
Well, so the Google actually had their I/O conference, and then they did their marketing webinar and conference as well. So there is a wealth. We could have 10 different shows on what they've just dropped and released, which is nuts. Another quick thing that's really cool too is that, I picked up a Pixel 9 Pro just to play with Gemini Live because I saw a demo of it.
Sure.
And it was amazing. And even my daughter was running around just pointing at stuff. What is this? How do you, tell me more about this? And it's just taking live input. But they now have actually rolling this out to iOS. So you can just get it on your iPhone as long as you have the Gemini app. You can get Gemini Live, which I would highly recommend if you haven't played with that, to check that out. That's really cool.
Yeah. It makes sense to me that you would see video and be attracted to it. One of the things that I'm holding in my pocket to show to you also is coming from Google. And you may have seen it already, but you're right. They are just pushing so much incredible stuff out there that it's almost impossible to keep up. And it makes sense that you would dive into the things that you're really attracted to. But Jason, this is why we have this show, so that we can show each other and everybody else all the cool things they should be using.
Absolutely. Cool. I know we're both tight on time today, so I thought that would be a fun little one to play with. And
love it.
Would love to also see if anybody else is out there kind of recording or creating their own videos now from generative AI, which is pretty slick. And if so, they can share those and we can get them on.
I love it. Spectacular. Well, thanks for sharing this with me, Jason. Thanks to everybody who's been watching our show either live on LinkedIn or later on YouTube. We read everything that you say and send to us. And we have featured many things other people have mentioned. So if you want to be a guest on the show or you think you know something that we should feature, let us know. Put it in the comments.
For sure. All right, Chan. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Jason. See ya.
Smalls.